Monster of the week.
Okay. Tumbledown City. Its name is a little boardroom joke. The Tower of Babel came tumbling down, and here at its feet, its sequel has a neon city. In Tumbledown, everything has a price if you're able to make the right deal, and nothing is free. Water fountains and restrooms are locked by glowing coin slots, ambulances ask for your credit card, and over short-range networks, contract killers and their marks bid on whether the cops will look away or protect them. Low-wage citizens must fend for themselves or rely on sparsely equipped citizens' militias. So why does anyone come to Tumbledown? Well, first, it's the only safe route to space. Tatterdemalion may turn its gaze away from individuals, but when it comes to acts of war, they take that very seriously. If any unauthorized military vessels come even close to Babel 2, Tatterdemalion isn't afraid to throw its weight around. Second, you can buy anything in Tumbledown. The newest fashions, the highest-end electronics, rare metals mined from asteroids, rare old Earth entertainment, and even entrance to Faraday vaults where Peloton-sensitive technology can run safely, granting access to simulations that come close to reality, and calculations completed in minutes that regular computers would take weeks or months to compute. And you all are on your way to this place because part of your mission with the anti-grav was once you got it, your scientists basically studied it, took it apart, put it back together, figured out how it worked, wrote everything down, and figured out more or less how to replicate it. And then you are now to deliver it to Babel 2, the space elevator, where it can be brought up to the same ship that took Jean von Amberlo from the planet Heraeth back to the planet Heraeth. So they can study it there too, just in case something happens to it or to your information. So that is your mission today, is to just go to Tumbledown, make a simple delivery to the space elevator, and then go home. It's what we call a milk run. Also, you get to hang out in the city for a bit. It'll be a fun, good time. Nothing's gonna go wrong at all, I promise, wink.
Go to the toy store.
Also, right, another thing. Along the way, also, who sends you this message? I think it's from Sita. Which is basically she's just as you're taking off, as she tells you about this. Or maybe, no, she probably already told you about it, but as you're taking off, she just sends you a message. It's oh, by the way, Klaus, dear brother, make a pit stop in Alluvios on the way, won't you? There's a new addition to your little merry band that I would like you to pick up.
The intern.
Okay.
So yeah, once you take a pit stop in Alluvios, you probably have to do that to refuel anyway. Or maybe you don't. I don't know how good your fuel is, but maybe there's stuff you can buy there. And as you are, as you have landed in an airfield, a little, one of those airfields, little carts that they drive around pulls up, and a young woman gets out. She is carrying 2 suitcases. She has short, pink and blue hair. She's wearing a green beret, a green military jacket that's covered in medals that are probably fake, and also various little pins, including just a smiley face pin. And painted on the back in big white letters is "This is how I win." She's wearing a white crop top with a black skull in it, tight cargo shorts with useless pockets, and thigh-high jackboots with cleats. Also, round rose-tinted glasses. And she comes up to, she wheels her stuff up to you, and comes up to the ramp of the Heaven for Everyone, Klaus, and just says, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Private Fonda. and she holds out her like military papers to you, and on it says Jane Fonda, private.
Vicatiel is looking through the window. Wyatt, can I roll read really quick or study for who this person is? Because we. Because all right, great. 1d6. Just a fortune roll, or.
Yeah, it's just a fortune roll.
Oh, what?
You don't know, but there's something awfully suspicious and familiar about this strange young woman.
You can push yourself preemptive,
No,
or
you can't not in this
right.
game.
Sad, very sad.
By the way, I just want to say that I do appreciate the reference.
Thank you.
What cinema was she passing by when she came up with that one?
I was thinking of just calling her Aubrey Hepburn, but I figured that was too close of a reference.
Yeah. So Klaus takes the papers, makes a fairly formative show of looking it over, does the calculations in his head, decides that for the sake of everyone's sanity here, probably best to pretend to be taking it. It's like, yes. Well, I'm aboard. And then he's going to hand the papers over to Anne, and as he turns around to look at Anne, Anne is just... What is Anne doing?
Whatever happens, Jane Fonda winks at Anne as she wheels her suitcases up the ramp.
It's just... Anne just, like, looks at this happen, is like... Makes a little note on her notepad that says something to the effect of pay increase.
Vicatiel is like, oh, sorry, go on.
Klaus looks at this and is like, really? Really now? Yeah.
Vicatiel is like going through the scrapbook of what was once the kill list, and is looking at like the picture of Illumine von Theophrastus, looking up, looking back down again, and just kind of like shrugs and puts the book back down.
She has longer hair in the picture you have of her, and also it's blonde.
Yeah, no, different person.
Yeah, and you just cut to Klaus, and looking at it, and it's like, I would very much appreciate it if you were to make sure that Vicatiel does not try and kill my sister. That would probably be a bad thing. And just underlines pay increase.
Okay, so before you guys get to the city, I think Illumine just wheels her suitcases down the hall, gets herself settled into her room, and then sits down on her bed, and takes her hat off and just presses her thumbs to her temples. In mission control, you suddenly feel a presence contacting you. And she says in your, like, directly brain to brain, hey, have you been enjoying your little, well, what's the word? When someone is deployment. Got any juicy information for me? Yara.
He might be processing that.
Oh, he knows.
Sorry, I didn't listen.
Illumine von Theophrastus is asking you, sorry, quote, Jane Fonda, unquote, is asking you how your deployment is going and if you have any juicy information for her.
Oh, okay. We put that later. Right now, it's not a good time
Okay.
to do this.
Yeah, that's fine. We can flash back to this moment, or you can just, like, say that you give her info. It's fine, but I feel like she definitely would want to talk to you in this moment.
Yeah, let's flash back. We had to prepare this.
Okay, no worries. Just let me know when you want to do that. Alright. And I think... Go on.
Illumine hears a knock on her door. Or Jane hears a knock on her door.
Uh-huh. She's like, yes.
Is it like an activation door or is it like an opening door?
I think you have to hit a button and it slides open, but also you can
Love
lock
it.
it, and it's probably locked right now.
Alright. She just kind of hears the button being clicked like 10 or so times.
Okay,
And then, like,
okay, I'm coming. Gets up, comes over, unlocks the door.
Vikatiel is standing there, like, staring at her incredulously. Like
Hey,
the
who
most
are you?
Hey, who are you?
I'm the new private. Are we?
Yeah.
Do you outrank me? Are we buddies? Are we gonna go to war together? And she grins.
Certainly private. And then just kind of like, Vikatiel just kind of like walks backwards while still staring at her incredulously, like into the next doorway over.
Hey, you didn't even give me your name.
Makes as she says that, makes the like points at eyes, points at Jane Fonda's eyes, and then slides like back behind the door.
Folds her arms, pouts.
I apologize for that. Now they're just
A
peek his head
kitty!
in.
She jumps on you.
I'm not a kid. Get off
A metal
of me.
kitty. I didn't know they had a robot.
I'm not a kitty. I am not a kitty. I will
Man,
tear your
my
insides
brother
out.
gets a
Limb
robot.
from
I mean, Klaus gets a robot. This team gets all the best toys.
muffled yelling. I
It's like-
just came to check.
And gets a knock
Get
on
off
her
of
door.
me!
She's like holding you in her arms the way people hold cats under their arms, where like they get real
Oh.
long, you know.
Let
So
me
Anne,
go, you harlot!
so Anne opens the door, looks at Vikatiel, holds a finger up for a second, looks down the corridor, sees this happening.
Um,
Then turns
Oh.
back to Vikatiel. It's like, yes?
Vikatiel gestures for her to lean down so they can reach her ears, and like when she presumably does, they whisper like, "Yeah, I don't fucking trust that."
I know, but we're kind of stuck with them.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't think we should like kill her or anything, but like,
Oh, you meant the girl? I was talking about the cow.
I mean, we already know Meowsers is an asshole. That's not what I'm concerned about. Do you like what's her deal?
Anne just sort of looks at him incredulously for a second, then looks back at Illumine, and it looks like her brain is trying to process how someone has been taken in by this disguise.
Vikatiel kind of just like looks back over with Anne and just kind of like shrugs, opens up the the picture of like Illumine and is like makes a little 1-to-1 with Anne there so she can see what they're seeing. It's like, I don't know. Seems a little fishy, but you know, maybe, I don't know. Jane,
I will make your medical checkup very uncomfortable if you do not desist.
And
You're
Anne
the
leans,
doctor?
Anne leans down,
Pick
Yes.
doctor.
takes a book,
And Anling Sen takes the book out of his hand, points at the picture of Illumine, gestures towards Illumine, closes the book, and then
I think you mean
lightly,
Jane Fonda.
points towards Jane Fonda, then closes the book and lightly whacks him on the head with it. Whacks him on the head with it.
They kind of like they're knocked a little bit, and they're like, what? I mean, she's Jane Fonda.
So she opens the book, points towards the picture, points towards Jane Fonda again, closes the book, and whacks them on the head.
Stop that. Okay, hear me out. I look like what's their name? Famous actor. Doesn't matter right now. I look like them. Doesn't mean I am them. I mean, the papers say Jane Fonda. She's Jane Fonda until we can prove otherwise.
Opens the book.
All right. As at the third time, Mikatil just grabs the book and walks off in a huff.
I feel like we don't have to. I'm not gonna talk to myself, but if this was an anime, it would definitely cut to a scene of the Platinum Collection sitting around placing bets on who they think this weird new recruit is. And I just want to mention that.
Really good. So wait, what are we deploying?
How big is Illumine, by the way?
How tall?
Like,
how tall is
Yeah,
she?
how tall is she?
Not tall. She's probably like 5'3" or 5'4".
Great. And how big is Meowsers again?
is
Not
small.
like 3 feet.
Like a
If
big
that.
cat.
3 feet is a big cat. It's
If
like
I
that's-
stood Mina up from head to toe, she'd be
oh,
about
from
that
head to
too.
toe. I thought you meant like on all fours.
No.
I thought you meant like genuine cougar.
So, I would say at this point, Anne goes over to Meowsers and open air quotes, Jane Fonda, close air quotes. she's just gonna make direct eye contact with Meowsers at this point, and it's just gonna stand there.
I think
Tell
Jane
her
has-
to drop me.
I think Jane at that moment drops you, and then it's just like, you should have said something, silly.
I.
Looks at Anne, smiles sweetly. I like your cat.
I'm not a. His eyes just blue screen. He just fucking. Wah, 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 wah.
And reaches into her pocket and just for this particular instance, pulls out a ball of string, drops it at Meowser's feet.
I'm not falling for that again. I'm going to medbay.
Wait, you forgot your string! And she throws it down the corridor at him.
It's not my.
I love how dysfunctional both of these squads are.
You know, like quiet cut over to Mercury and Vic talking to me like, you know what? I've warmed up to Jane Fonda.
Mercury's like, I could have sworn I've heard that name somewhere before.
Is she famous?
I don't think so, but it must be a coincidence. Okay, at this point, I think we cut to the ship touching down in Tumbledown City. There's like a big. Oh, let me drag you guys over to the actual play sheet. I have this cool piece of art here to represent what Tumbledown City mostly looks like. It's just a big mess. There's advertisements everywhere. It's neon.
Love it.
It's a cyberpunk city. You get it. There's like a big airfield right outside that is like super busy. Like VTOL ships and helicopters and regular planes are coming and going constantly. There are big shipping vessels moored in the harbor. It's a happening place. Also, sections of the city are always constantly in the shadow of the space elevator, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And everyone gets out. I'm gonna say that there's like a little bit before you actually need to do the thing because the space elevator hasn't reached the ground yet. So this will be like the gather information stage, and also the like hang out in this cool city for a little bit maybe stage. And real quick, because Fergus and I put a lot of work into this, I'm just going to.
The outfits.
Okay, Klaus, you're a good boss. You talked about how the Platinum Collection have a union, right? I think they ask you if they can use some of their, if they can just like partition their vacation, one of their vacation days into a couple vacation hours so they can just go and have a look at the city for a little bit.
Absolutely. Why not?
Right. So, we see the Platinum Collection coming out of the ship in their streetwear. So, Mercury is wearing ripped jeans with fishnets underneath, a military jacket over his shoulders, Yakuza style, held on with a chain, and also a fishnet shirt and a black tank top with aviators on. May is wearing a red tank top with the military logo on it, a leather jacket with a big carp on the back, and white letters that say "Women want me, fish fear me," leather pants, and blue-tinted heart-shaped sunglasses. Deacon is wearing cargo pants, just full of crap, including a flask of whiskey and at least 2 guns and at least 3 knives, a Beta Sigma Phi polo shirt and his military jacket. Also, up one of the legs of Deacon's cargo pants, it says leg 1, and down the other one it says leg 2. And Taylor is wearing a purple tracksuit, a black baseball cap with a green weed leaf on it, and a shirt that says "Don't bother me, I'm gaming." Thank
What
you
the
for
fuck?
thank you for indulging me.
Loved all of those.
And they go off to have fun. What does everyone else do?
I think Vicatiel, as they're leaving, knocks on Jane Fonda's door and is like, "All right, Jane, I'll admit it. I was a little mean."
Oh, that's okay. I know some people can be a little cagey around new people. I get it. I've come here and I've interrupted your whole thing that you got going on. I've interrupted the group dynamics.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so I'm Vicatiel.
She like a quick vein pulse at you, not like immediately being like, "No, it's okay." Like she scowls for half a second.
So I'm Vicatiel. You're Jane Fonda. Great.
That's me.
First name basis. I don't have a military rank.
Yep. What? Okay.
So, Private Jane Fonda, do you want to see the city with me? Because the Platinum Collection left already. I was going to go with them, and you're my second pick.
Well, now I kind of want to say no, but I guess I don't have anyone else to go with.
Yeah! Winning by default's my favorite way of winning. Anyways, let's grab one of the cars and head out.
Wait, you guys have cars? I don't think you have cars. I think you have to acquire an asset for that.
Great. We still have one of those, right?
I'm sure you could just rent a car.
Yeah, you could just rent a car.
Great. Yeah, okay.
You're a child. You cannot drive.
Yeah,
It's
Also that.
in this
Jane
city I
can.
can drive.
Oh no, wait, you can drive when you're 16. Vicatiel's 16.
Yeah. Okay,
Do you
so
have a
instead,
license?
yes,
that's
of
a
course.
better question.
It's not like anyone's gonna
They
police.
have a pilot's license. They
Yeah,
have a
they
license
would.
to pilot a Gestalt.
Maybe it counts.
He
Maybe
has
it'll
a
count.
license in the private army.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
know.
have a license of
This is
not for
important. This is important.
He
I
only
know-
has
I know-
permission
I know.
inside this.
I know our predecessors were fucking insane, but I don't think they designed you a car that operates like the beast I worship.
That's a very good point.
You
Wait,
just
was
have
that
to
set-
just have to plug yourself into the car.
If only.
Hold on,
So-
Fergus.
Oh yeah.
Can
yeah.
I-
Give me.
permission for me to drive something even if
Oh.
I don't have the ability yet.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Yaroth? What do you want to do?
Can I just drive the car?
Oh, you okay? Yes. Do they have?
I mean, yeah.
This was actually
I still
gonna
have
be-
the issue that I don't have the ability,
Yeah.
and
Wait.
I would have picked.
Wait. Did you not?
If he can hijack mechs,
you
he
didn't
can
level
hijack
up.
a car.
Yeah, but he didn't level up. He's like real close to leveling
thank
up.
I should say that you might not have to worry about that in the first place because I was thinking of it being like a moped.
I was going to say
Uh.
roll your tier, which is 0, which is 2d6, take the lowest to see the quality of the vehicle you are able to rent.
Can I push? No.
No,
All
you
right.
cannot push yourself. You can
Roll.
spend money.
2d6.
That's a 2. Yeah, it's a moped.
All right. So they
What
rent
you
it
got
from
against mopeds?
they rent
Why
it.
they gotta be a
Nothing, I
2?
guess.
They rent it and like
Okay.
they look at Jane and are like,
Sorry,
"All
Hera.
right, so we got this.
Uh-huh.
Only problem is I can't drive. So private, you outrank me, so I'm honored to have you as.
I'm the lowest rank!
I don't have one.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, Catil doesn't have a rank.
Yeah, no, not technically.
She
No,
gets
if you-
on.
if you
Hold
don't-
on.
if-
This actually gives me a chance to do a thing, which is she gets on the moped, turns and looks at you, and says, "Get on, loser. We're going shopping."
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh my
Great.
god. So she has one of those driver personalities.
So wait, do I mark load now?
No, because the mission hasn't started yet. You're just going shopping.
Excellent. And off they go. I like to imagine that, like, this all happened without Klaus or Anne knowing.
Yeah, everyone just leaves.
Klaus steps
It's
out of
like
the
you
wa-
have to be back at the base by like this and this point. It's like when a Navy ship docks into a port and they have like the last call or whatever. Like you get port time, but you gotta come back on time or else you get court-martialed or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm with them on the car.
You just hang out in the machinery.
I like the. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
wait.
I'm chaperoning. I'm chaperoning.
No,
That's
no,
good.
he chooses the music. He's playing the radio.
I like the idea.
You can
I
do
also-
that, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that because radio waves.
Hell yeah.
Like what? Coldplay? Gross. No, I'm joking.
Wait,
so yeah.
hold on. Do you have a song that you think Mission Control plays on the radio?
Nah.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, they're off shopping. What's Meowsers and Klaus doing?
What's Meowser's civilian dress look like?
Oh yeah, how does her robot dress?
He's
like-
a robot. I don't
What-
think he has to.
What is Vekatil's?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You
Um,
forgot to describe that,
So
Fergus.
you're right. No, I have very much apologized because I had this written down.
You do.
So
You
Vikatil's
sent it to
full
me.
outfit. No, I actually changed it a little bit.
Okay.
So Vikatil is wearing those LED sunglasses with text that scroll across the lenses, and it just reads "fucking lit." They're wearing a mink fur coat over a T-shirt that says "I'm with stupid," but the finger is pointed at the reader. They have jorts that were once jeans that were just cut with a combat knife, and this world's equivalents of like Gucci flip flops.
I think it's just Gucci
No.
flip-flops.
No, you're right. But before it was cut and dry, but I can see now we are the villains.
I think also before she says "get in, loser, you're going shopping." Like maybe when you open her door, she's just like looking good actually.
So, all right, so they're off. I like the idea that Klaus is just dressed with like a pink polo and like dad blue jeans. He has like a shirt that says "I just want to grill for God's sake" on it.
I do not think so.
That's fair.
What is he wearing? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's basically wearing his old university outfit because he doesn't
That's generally what he wears because they're comfortable and he can't really be bored. And is 1000% in biker gear.
Yes.
She's
Oh,
just,
you'd love to see it.
May
Just-
May fist bumps her on the way out.
just the 100% impractical, ostentatious scarf. She's got sunglasses just hanging up above her head. She's just not making any attempt to blend in or remain inconspicuous whatsoever.
Honestly, all these outfits fit right in Tumbledown City. If there's any
How
place
hideous.
to like look more ridiculous, it's Cyberpunk Land.
It's a city of dreams.
Yeah.
Um,
So he's going to look around and he's going to say, "It has come to my attention that my sister doesn't appear to be here." And looks around and is like, "Does appear to be the case." So Klaus is going to gesture for her notepad. She hands it over. He takes a pen, and he crosses out the pay increase part and the back. And Dan just like shrugs fair.
Give me a moment, I have a visitor.
No worries. So, what's Meowser's doing, Caro? Does he just stay on the ship, or does he want to go into the city?
I imagine that he'll go into the city to fill up on medical supplies at the least. Like, oh hey, I've run out of a syringe. I guess I better fucking go. Oh no, I'm being dragged out the door.
kind of
Oh,
a
he
miracle that
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. This company has a mandatory downtime policy.
Ah,
you get
Okay.
lunch whether you like it or not.
fine. I like to imagine that, like, as everyone's starting to leave, Vic is just like, by the way, I don't even want you naked, so he just like throws one of those child print shirts on him. Just like, here, at least cover yourself up with this.
It's a cat.
Yeah, and it's
No,
funny.
you know what?
This is
We could
turning
feel-
too much into a cartoon animal character.
No. Flashback to giving Meowsers another pair of shades that say the same thing on them. There's more
That's
than one
cool,
pair.
yeah.
So it's just a cat, a robot cat with just the words fucking lit
Robot
up.
cat with shades.
The LED sunglasses that are
You know, technically speaking, I could do this with my own eyes.
So shopping.
Yeah. Where do you guys... I mean, I think we just get, like, a montage of this, right? Of, like, trying on clothes, etc.
I also like the idea that it's like they both go into like a Dior or a Louis Vuitton like storefront and like they're a shootout, but then Illuminae just like from under the beret pulls out fat stacks of cash.
She's got, like, a
Like-
platinum card.
She's just like I'll take this and this and this, and like they know she's coming, so they're like, oh yeah, of course. You've already paid 6 months in advance. It's fine.
Yeah, there's absolutely, like, a store you go into that requires a reservation, and, like, she has to very surreptitiously flash her real ID for a second.
And like Vicatiel's just nodding. It's like, oh, she's just got a VIP pass. I get it. And there's just there's a bit where it's like, so Jane, you're pretty rich.
Yeah, my parents said joining the army would give me, like, more character. So I'm
Yep,
here now.
that's the
but
perfect
I still-
cover up.
But I still have access to their bank account.
Wow. I wish I had money, but you know what? That's cool. That's what?
That's okay. This is on me. You're being my escort. Pats you on the shoulder.
If anything, you're my escort. I have no idea what this. I actually haven't been outside of like a ship or a Gestalt in like 6 months, so this is
so
pretty fun.
sad.
I know, right?
I'm gonna have to have words with Klaus about the sort of. Actually, maybe it's not his fault.
Oh
Don't
no,
worry
it's not.
about it.
Oh yeah, Klaus seemed to like look at you kind of funny, but you know, Jane Fonda, new recruit, pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's me. Wink.
I don't know what level of irony we're operating on right now.
Oh. Yeah, and while this is going on the planet, like, Mercury is absolutely blowing his paycheck on, like, some high-end dining. May is buying clothes, Deacon's getting drunk somewhere, and Taylor has disappeared.
Taylor is at the VR arcade.
Taylor is absolutely the VR arcade. Actually, no, we see that. Taylor's, like, jacked in, got the headset on, got the haptic gloves on, and is having their mind blown.
Oh god, are we in Cyberpunk Akihabara? Otherwise known as Akihabara?
Basically, yeah.
I should say really quick is that there's just like one more cut to Vicatile and Illuminate talking and be like, all right, so Jane, I'm gonna be completely real with you. I absolutely know that you're full of shit, but I don't know how, and I want to help.
She like does the giggle where she hides her mouth, she hides her mouth behind her hand, and she's like, "Am I that obvious?"
Yes, and I want to help.
All right, what's your idea?
I don't know. I mean, you're like a double agent or something, right? That sounds sick.
Not exactly.
Well, okay. Well, like, what are you here for? Like, what do you want?
She taps her nose, like, I can't tell you that.
But I could help.
She like looks around and is like, okay, I may be a special operative that's here looking to steal some info from Gethsemane Limited.
Oh, I see. Okay, Jane. I get that. All right. Okay. Cool. Very cool.
I feel like I should have asked you to roll for that, but it's too late.
Do you want like fire support, or do you want to like sneak in together? Because we could totally sneak in together.
I think I need like a roll from you at this point. Probably consort.
All right, but for what reason? No,
To convince
like
her to let
oh
you
yeah,
come
of
with
course.
her.
All right. I would like to use Red Comet in this specific instance and be like, well, you know, like, and obviously this might not work. I'm just here. You're just making my points. Like, well, you know, like, I mean, I'm kind of known for getting in and out of places real quick. I mean, if you're special operative, you might have heard a couple of things.
Yeah.
maybe.
What's your code name? What's your Gestalt called?
Gestalt's name, I named it the Beast I Worship. It's pretty cool. It's a little painful to ride.
Her eyebrows raise, and in her own head, she's like, "They let you keep that?" And that counts as +1 dice, I think.
All right, great. And I would like to push myself.
Great. 1 dice.
2 dice.
Wait. Oh yeah, 2 dice. Sorry.
Please, 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 please. I want to be a part of this. No.
She looks at you. Hold on.
I'm-
She looks at you and smiles, and takes your hand and says, "Okay, let's go." And we cut there.
Oh, great. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I think you get like a mental image of Anne, and it's obviously her telling you off, but you just hear
Start the fires.
Ugh, cringe roll.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, yeah, on that subject, actually, Klaus is going to turn to Anne and is going to say, and do we have any idea why my sister is here entirely? So Anne takes out her watch, looks at what day is it today?
It's Thursday.
Well, it is a Thursday, so I suppose it's life's turn to be shitting on us. Very helpful, Anne. Very helpful.
If you want, you could do a gather information roll or something.
I was looking for more of a concrete reason for this, but you know, that's helpful. Okay, what is a gather information? What do I have to roll for that?
That's a good question. To find out more information about what Lumine is up to, it would probably be like... I'm trying to think if you have any like contacts or like sources of information you could pull on. It could just be like what your history with Illumine is, or like what Klaus just happens to know about like what your family is up to and what they might want to have happen. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Actually, Shone might know something about this. If you want to ask him.
Absolutely. Let's ask Sean.
He is probably fairly close. When you called him, he was at the top of the elevator. It didn't take you that long to get here. He's probably close to the bottom at this point.
Wait.
So yeah, the Klaus
Oh,
just
you messaged me. Sorry, I'm very bad at. Oh. I am sorry to hear that, Yarath. I think. Yeah. This mission will be slightly on the longer side, probably, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you to be able to jump back in next time. But yeah, Yarath has to look after some children, which is very unfortunate. Sorry, dude. I have when OBS is running, I can't hear Discord notifications because Discord automatically mutes them. So I'm in streaming
Yeah, I
mode.
know.
this is why you construct a hamster wheel for them to run in.
Construct the baby bot.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so you wanted to to get info from Shone.
Yes.
That would probably it would be any of the social roles. It would flavor how you're talking to him.
Sure. It's gonna be Sway then, isn't it?
Probably. That's the one you're good at,
Yep.
and
Alright.
it's rude than command.
Yeah, 2d6. Technically, I do rank him, so
Yeah.
that is your technicality.
So let's roll
Yeah, this is
2d6.
just a fortune roll. Hey, that's
That's
6.
six.
You get good information, or great information. So yeah, Shone probably calls you actually, and is like, "Hey, I heard you're here. It'll be good to see you soon." His voice is, "Hey, I'm glad to see you're here. I'm looking forward to talk to you soon." And just small talks with you. And you just bring up that "Hey, my sister's here," or are you slightly more cagey about
Sharon.
it?
Sharon, I can't help but notice, mostly because she did walk up to me and hand me a very well done transfer order, but I can't help but notice I've suddenly been joined by my sister. You wouldn't happen to know why?
Oh. Huh. Weird.
Oh, I should
I-
clarify. It's not Cedar.
Oh, wait. Oh, your little sister. Okay, that's
Yeah.
different. That's slightly less weird, but is still weird. I mean, I heard that she'd come over here recently. Oh, you know what? Huh. That might explain something, actually. When my ship took off, I got, like, there was, like, a thing, it was under a big tarp, and we weren't, like, people couldn't look at it, and, I was curious, and I asked, but it was even higher up, clearance than I'm supposed to have, which means I figured it must have something to do with your family, because, you guys are the only ones higher than mine. So, I didn't want to get in trouble with your sister, because, honestly, she scares the shit out of me, so I didn't touch it beyond that, but this may be, like, she maybe came to collect whatever this is?
Oh. I suddenly have the impression that can't it be Cedar that
Gave her permission to come here. Oh, this has Killian written all over it. You probably call it with a laugh.
Could also have been your parents, you told me that they did spoil her a lot.
Oh, yes, but I thought that might stop at, allowing her to come to a live battlefield.
I don't know, man, they're your parents.
Yes, they are. All right then.
I suppose the quickest way to resolve this is to just ask her myself. Thanks for the information, Sherm.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Listen, we should, get a drink or something when I get down here. It's been a while.
Absolutely. I'm just going to get this resolved first. We'll get
Good luck.
and then so once they hang up, Klaus just immediately turns to Anne. Get the vehicle. Do your weird psychic thing. Just find her. And Anne just shrugs and goes over to the vehicle shop. I take it she can just get a bike, right?
Yeah, it's, let's see how good of a bike it is. give me 2d6, take the lowest, because I made Vicatile do it. So I might as well make you do it too. Oof. It's not a very good bike.
It's the same brand.
It's
So-
fine because it can't be more than it can't be lower than tier 0, but it's not a great bike.
So I'm gonna say they try and offer her this bike. She looks at it for a second, looks back up at them. What kind of store is this? Does it have showers?
In this city, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so she is gonna walk over to the showers for a second, pull them down, and then she turns back to him and puts her hands on this bike. And she just fixes him with a 1,000-yard stare.
Would you like to give me a command roll?
Sure, yes.
This is controlled great.
So that's 2d6.
That's a 6. I think the dude pulls out the way nicer bike and gives Anne a steep discount.
So her familiar stare just turns into like her not smile,
Yeah.
and then she just gives a small wave and turns around. Pipe secured.
I love you guys are definitely the villains, and it's great.
No, Anne is the villain.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I think we cut briefly to the huge actual elevator part of the space elevator, which just basically looks like the top of the Space Needle or the CN Tower or whatever. It's just this big oblong thing that's going up. Or going down in this situation. And it has a bunch of like little storage hatches, etc. And as it's going down, it's still like a few miles above the city. One of them just bursts open, and a shape that we don't really see, but it's a big shape, just leaps out into the like neon lit darkness and falls towards the city.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Hey Wyatt. Just a quick thing. Cutting back to just Vicatiel and Illuminae on the bike. As Vicatiel's on the back, they make a quick call. And then we can just cut back to whatever.
Okay, who do they call?
Oh, that's gonna be for the flashback.
Okay. So is Anne looking for Illuminae and Vicatiel, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. How do we go about doing this? Illuminae's an NPC, and she is leading this action, so this isn't technically PvP. Just... yeah, give me a roll from Anne to see if she is able to discover them. I think I'll probably make this like a 4-step clock.
Alright.
I don't know.
So
I could see this being hunt, but you don't have any points in that. Let's see.
I'm gonna have her roll channel.
Oh, you know what? Fair. You know what? Fair.
So 2d6. Five.
Alright. Sorry, this was controlled standard, by the way. So it's a 5, which means I'm going to tick this clock up by 1. And tick this up by 2. And do you reach out to Vicatiel or Jane Fonda?
So I don't think Anne knows that Vicatiel is there.
Right,
Fair.
fair. Yes, right. I forgot
So-
about that.
But she's also aware that she is, like, I'm presuming that Illuminae is like a fairly powerful thaumaturge.
Oh boy, is she!
Yeah, so she knows that. So she is basically doing a search. She's just doing a Google search for strongest thaumaturge in the area.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? That's fair. Yeah, she's
No,
like a...
no. She's looking for the strongest Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, no, I was literally like to say, like, yeah, this is a beacon.
Yeah.
That's why it's controlled. But then Illuminae, as she's driving this moped, is just like, shit, Vic, they're onto us.
Who's they?
I don't know for certain, but we gotta kick up the speed here. Can this thing
Well,
go
I
any
mean-
faster?
And Vicatiel leans over by the exhaust pipe and is like playing with a couple of wires, and I would like to roll maneuver.
You are on a vehicle.
Yeah.
Don't you have point engineering?
You do have a point in engineering. I was actually thinking it could be engineering to hotwire this thing and make it go faster.
Ooh, I do like
Some
that.
golf
Like,
carts do have a speed limiter.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
I like the idea of Vicatiel's leaning over the side, like playing with wires. All right. Apparently I can't roll anything today.
You got a 3?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Have you tried becoming red?
Uh-huh.
Um,
No, it's fine. Vicatiel trying to like boost the speed. What's the consequence for this, or was it
the
control?
consequences? I think the moped breaks down.
And Vicatiel
Would you like
looking
to
at
resist
the
that consequence?
no.
Okay.
Vicatiel looks at it and
Oh,
is like,
damn it.
"Oh, darn, that's a shame."
I guess I did ask you to do it, but you should have said something.
You know, you're right. I'm really sorry. Here, wait. Let me call a mechanic. I was trying to figure out.
No,
One
it doesn't
second.
matter. Come on, this way. And she like grabs you by the arm and like pulls you down like an alleyway.
Flashback really quick to the
Yeah.
call.
Uh-huh.
So Vicatiel called one of my allies, Sycamore Slentor, a cautious journalist. Someone
Okay,
called a bomb
Stentor, by
threat
the way.
on Gethsemane Limited.
Oh my god. Wait.
So
Wait,
there's a
hold on.
news.
You
What?
told. Wait, you didn't call a bomb threat. You told
No.
the person you know.
The cautious and paranoid journalist that some shit's gonna go down in Gethsemane Limited, and it would make one hell of a story.
What is your goal here?
To stop an ulterior motive, because I mean it's going against anything, like it's going against what Klaus wants, and thus is a traitor to the cutting edge.
So you okay? Wait. So
Following
you're
this.
basically warning Gethsemane that something's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's specifically just to spite Jane Fonda.
Oh man. Okay, cool and fun and good. Okay. Okay, so technically when you call one of your allies, you need to do a roll
Yes.
to see, like, first of all, tell me how you met Sycamore Centaur.
So Sycamore Slentor was actually big in like
Stentor, like a
Stentor?
Centaurian.
Oh
like
no,
somebody who
my
plays
bad.
a
On my
trumpet.
screen it looks like Slentor. Okay,
That's
Stentor.
okay.
I think that Sycamore was one of the head journalists doing interviews in the Crucible. And they were big in like trying to write articles on it and getting shut down a lot of the time. But Vicatiel was their like inside person who was like telling them a few things about the program.
Okay.
And so they were kind of like the non-biased news heads of the area, even though it's Haraeth territory.
So Sycamore is a Haraeth reporter.
A Haraeth reporter with a very controversial like news.
Yeah, so
thing.
they work for what's it called? I named it last downtime. Where is it? Fulcrum News.
Yeah, except like their articles are always like the
Works
truth say.
for Fulcrum News, but they're the quote liberal voice unquote.
Yeah, and so like, but one of the things to note is that like Sycamore, like when they write a big story with like a crazy headline, it's almost always true. Like they broke a lot of like cases. There was like a
stories
Yeah.
broke a lot of
like they broke a lot of news. Like they stopped a drug trafficking ring. Like there was a bunch of like they're cool. So rolling
give me a
time.
roll what do you think has to do what is this action? That is your like that emphasizes your relationship with them and the position you were in when you last saw them.
Pardon?
Okay, let me go to the book.
Yeah. Sorry, I
It's
missed it.
fine. Okay, don't worry about it. Once per session, a pilot can declare that they have an old friend who can help. This can be someone from the pilot's past, an NPC that has not yet interacted with them, or previously declared ally. Describe the scenario of when you last saw them, and make an action roll appropriate for those circumstances. A 4 to 6
Great, yeah.
indicates you're on good terms, and they will likely help you. A 1 to 3 shows that they don't want to see you, but could be convinced to help.
All right, great. So, last
This
time.
is- Hold on, I just need to tell you the position and the effect.
Right, of course.
The effect is great because they are a good journalist. The position is risky because it's about a bomb threat.
Yeah, okay, great. So specifically, last time they met, Sycamore was doing some like war journalism, and the beast I worship was there. And there was like a quick moment where Sycamore turned on shortwave comms, and like they just kind of had like a weird chat, like because there was a lull in the action. And so while they were there with like their ham radio, like talking to soldiers and getting interviews, Vic was like, "Oh, hey, I remember you. What's up?" And you know, they it was like an hour-long conversation until the battle picked up again.
Okay. What action is that? That sounds like consort.
Yeah, it does sound like consort, unfortunately. However, Red Comet? I'm
Impress or dismay.
exclusively because the last
You have
time
a
they met.
reputation, No,
yeah.
and you are in your thing. No, that actually is a thing
Yeah.
that makes sense for Red Comet.
Can I push myself for this?
You can. Also.
Or is it a fortune roll?
This actually goes down from great to standard because you currently have sad thoughts, which means
Wait,
social
is it just-
rolls
wait.
have less effect.
Is it? But I thought it was when both were marked.
No, that's
Oh,
how it
wow.
worked in Songs of the Dusk.
Oh, that's rough.
'Cause that game is more
okay.
gentle.
So yeah, pushing
No,
myself.
the way Blades in the Dark works is that if you have both marked, they're cumulative. They stack. That is not the case in Beam Saber. Beam Saber is
Alright.
slightly more gentle than Blades in
Alright.
the Dark and slightly less gentle than Songs of the Dusk.
Rolling 2d6. That's 2 5s. Statistically unlikely.
Then yeah, you're in a good. This doesn't incur a consequence, but you're in good standing with Sycamore Stentor.
Great.
Oh no, I think I know what the consequence is.
Oh, what's the
I'm gonna
consequence?
Make a new clock, which is Jane is suspicious of you
Excellent.
for having this phone call.
Excellent. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. No, what the okay. I didn't actually get to do the flashback.
Oh.
What it was is I was gonna do a prowl roll to just turn on the phone and get Jane to talk about the like a couple of like Gethsemane Limited stuff.
Oh.
Like. So that can not be the case because that's back in time.
Well, you incurred the consequence already. Why don't you just if you want to resist it?
No, it's fine. I don't really care that much. I like Jane. Yeah, the Jane suspicion clock is fun. 2. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I said it
All
was.
right.
I said it was risky.
Yeah, fair. So yeah, they're doing something. They're not going to Gethsemane, which is something interesting. So
Well, no, they go
They're-
into an alley. They may still be going to a
Yeah,
Gethsemane.
alright.
Real quick, Caro hasn't done anything a bit. What's Meowser's
Yes.
up to, Caro?
Well, I was actually thinking that since Gethsemane, since the place is here, Meowsers knows people here. So
Sure.
let's
your microphone.
Let's do that. Oh, it's doing the tappity tap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's doing the horrible crackle, but it stopped. It's fine.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. So you were going to go visit your pal in Gethsemane Limited.
Yep.
Great.
After a brief
Great.
stop of, wow, hey, look at these ambulances. They charge money. Maybe I should be fucking doing that. All the bullshit I put up with.
Oh boy, you guys are the villains. Okay. So yeah, the person you know in Gethsemane Limited is their cool.
Technically,
pilot,
I know them
right?
both.
Oh yeah, you do know them both. Yeah.
But the one I'm looking after is Faraday.
Yes.
Because you specifically had mentioned that you definitely wanted to cheer up the sad girl.
Yes, it's true. Can you give me 1 second? I just need to use the washroom. Anyone else needs to take a break? This would also be a good time to do that, I guess.
Excellent.
I'm going to step away, browse for a quick snack then. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Hello.
Gethsemane Limited really do be having an entire journalist crew in front of their door.
They're not having a good time. Can only imagine how this is going to impact the stock market.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good.
Hello. I am back. Okay. So we cut to. Okay. So real quick.
Yep.
Fergus, you're here, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I think so. You call Sycamore and tell them there's going to be a bomb.
Yeah, that the
And
place is rigged.
like, I think we need to do this conversation briefly because we forgot that. And Sycamore's
Yeah.
like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, no, yeah, so,
Did you tell them? How do you know this?
listen, I have contacts, and I'm kind of, okay, anonymous, you know me, I'm keeping it low profile. I'm kind of with the person. So,
Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need help?
No, it's fine, we went shopping. Anyways, so the problem is that I can't really stop it. It's an
Yeah, take care of yourself. That makes sense.
Yeah. But if like get a news crew close by, maybe like check the entrances, just look for suspicious figures going in and out. I don't know what else is going on.
Sycamore, by the way, is sitting at their desk. They have like long black hair in a braid, and have like vaguely Polynesian features. Just wearing like a nice suit. were like in the middle of like writing up for like a puff piece or something, or like some kind of like boring journalism that they use to keep the money rolling in while they're doing their actual big stories. So yeah,
Man marries lamp post more at 11.
So yeah, they're like, so wait, did you tell them? Should I do that?
You might want to tell them, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
what
cut to Meowsers in Gethsemane Limited. Meowsers, do you just like walk in? It's like a big...
I mean, yeah. I'd imagine.
Let me... Hold on. Lockheed Martin... like... store. What? It wouldn't be a store. Lockheed Martin... Base?
Factory?
Factory?
Oh, yeah.
That's not exactly what I want. I need some tech vibes. SpaceX.
Please, let's
Building.
break down this shit.
That's boring. I want something fun. Silicon Valley architecture.
These are the people behind Meowsers and maybe other things like them. I'd imagine it. Maybe it's boring to hide the front.
Wyatt, I
of the
DM'd you something.
abomination.
Oh,
Why?
what?
Google CERN.
Oh, CERN. Yeah. CERN headquarters. Yo, what the heck?
Yeah.
What is this?
All right, that's
what
worth
is
a
this
Google.
cursed wooden sphere?
Wait, what is CERN head? What the What is this?
I love this. This is terrible.
I hate it.
Yeah, okay. So in the middle of this weird cyberpunk city, there's just a giant wooden globe.
I like that. That's cute.
It's very strange. And it's all like weirdly circular inside. Except this isn't like open. This is just like a maze of corridors once you're actually inside. I think it's this, but I don't think it's made of wood. I think it's made of steel. It's just like this huge weird steel orb.
That's great.
So yeah, Meowsers, you approach Gethsemane Limited HQ, and you just walk it. Do you have like authorization?
Maybe there's a barcode somewhere that he scans to get into more deeper levels, but
Well,
I don't think like I'd imagine you could walk in normally, right?
Yeah, well, and that's it. Like, you walk in, and the receptionist is like, "Oh, hey, you're one of our products." What?
Thank
brings
you for
here?
continuing to dehumanizing me. I am looking
Sorry,
for Stoke.
one of our... Oh. 1 second, let me make a call. She makes several calls. And is like, I guess there's no harm in going to see her?
Someone needs to cheer her the fuck up. She is always a ball of depression, and that is bad for your mental psyche. The best thing to do for your projects is to keep them mentally complicit, and that means making them happy.
Seems like we trained you well. Just follow the lights.
Blue line, I know.
Yeah, follow the blue line.
How's the yellow line coming along? Are you still dealing with those mantis men?
No, that's New World Biotech. That's New World Biotech. I'm fine. If you want to declare that there's mantis men in this setting, that's New World Biotech.
I couldn't help it. I had to throw the portal in.
I appreciate it. Oh man, what is Yellow Lion? Oh, Yellow Line is a attempted hive mind with rats.
Oh god.
Like
Oh,
they're
God.
trying to like do the cyber new type stuff, but with rats, and see if they can make like a psychic hive mind.
Well, I'm not going to chase the rats again, so do not ask.
That's good. We're in a delicate stage with them right now.
Follow the blue line.
Yeah. Shoot. I gotta figure out what Faraday looks like. I honestly was not expecting you to come to see her.
Well, you know, I just had to visit Gethsemane.
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 All these science fairs are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel shortness of breath or persistent dry cough or your heart stopping, because that's not part of it. That's just
Shoutouts to mesothelioma.
Faraday Stoke. Okay, so we have Vicatil is in this game. However, I think Faraday Stoke is the most Evangelion pilot character we've seen on screen so far, because she's just lying in bed staring at the ceiling in a white room. She's just like wearing shorts and a tank top. She is a what does she look like? Any ideas, Caro?
You know damn well you're asking the wrong person for ideas here. I am going to look up Evangelion and see if I can't
No,
match
don't do
something
that.
together.
Evangelion.
Two on the nose. Two on the nose.
I
Well,
googled
okay.
I
she's-
googled 90s anime sad girl. It just seems to be bringing up Sailor Moon characters, so
Oof. Understandable, but oof.
Did you put... Okay. I think she's like a Latin American woman, early 20s, and her hair is dyed white. And it's pretty short. It's like just a little under shoulder length. Let's see. Does she have any like distinguishing features? I think there's something like up with her head. Like she might have like implants of some kind in her temples. Like there's she just has like two metal plates on her temples. Let's go with that. That's kind of cool. Because this is cyberpunk land.
Right.
So yeah, she's lying in bed, and you knock on the door.
Yep.
She's like, "Hello, who's there? You can come in, I guess."
All right. Let's open the door then.
Meowsers? Hey, I haven't seen you in ages.
Yes, well, we were in the area and I decided to check up on you.
That's nice of you.
Anything for a fellow project.
Yeah.
How are they going? Are they pushing you too hard?
We're making good progress, I think. The Bluebirds...
Their progress is irrelevant. Are they pushing you hard?
I don't know. I don't even know if I know what that means anymore, Meowsers.
Concerning.
Is that... How about you? You're like in war now, aren't you? Are you okay? I hear it's bad.
They dare
They
not
blew up a
attack
city?
a medical facility, so I am fine.
Well, yeah, but you're like a combat medic, aren't you?
Indeed. So far, I have sustained one wound.
Oh, well, are you okay?
Easily fixed.
Oh, well, That's good. Then an alarm goes off.
What the fuck? I'm just trying to catch up. Why must everything go to shit the instant I try to catch up?
All employees,
Whatever's causing this
please
alarm, I will.
evacuate. All employees, please evacuate. There has
Do
been a
we
bomb
count
threat.
as employees?
I repeat,
Oh shit.
there has been a bomb threat. Please evacuate immediately. I repeat. And it just goes on like that. And she, like, gets up slowly, and it's like, all my stuff is here.
No matter. I will scan for this bomb threat, disable it, and we will catch up.
Oh, man. This mission... Oh, I'm so happy. Kara, you are playing into dramatic irony in a way that I'm very much appreciating right now.
You're welcome.
She's like, oh, okay, well, that's okay, sure. Be careful, don't blow up. And is like,
If I
has
do, they
gotten
have
up,
spare
is, like,
parts in the broom closet.
Is like pulling pants on, is like picks up a backpack and starts putting a few things into it. And I think we should cut back to Anne at this point. On her motorbike.
And we got back to Anne, and she's just for no particular reason telling us.
Yeah, and so then I broke into his wardrobe and I sold all the spare parts. You'll never know. Alright, so Anne has found where open air quotes Jane is.
Well, you have to fill the clock. You got 2 ticks left in it, so you can give me another roll.
Okay, so now that she's got a rough beat of where Jane is, she's going to...
This may, in this situation, actually, yeah, because like, Attune doesn't matter anymore because Attune was to figure out where she is. This is more just to, like, get there quickly, which is probably... It's weird. It could be... You are driving a vehicle, which means it could, like, maneuver... I could hear an argument for maneuver.
Sure, yes. And is basically
looks at this. Yeah, looks at this, and then she essentially just grabs him, pulls him onto the bike, and kicks off from there.
Love it.
Alright.
So
this is, if you're doing maneuver, this is risky standard because she knows that someone's chasing her now.
speed limits not being observed.
Oh, maybe that's desperate great. You only need 2 ticks at the clock though, so you don't have to.
yeah,
I like how we haven't even
actually,
done the mission
I don't know
yet.
if there's. I don't know. Is there a speed limit in this city?
I doubt it.
Isn't it a crazy fucking city?
What's that? Do you guys have any of you seen that Reddit post about the anarcho-libertarian paradise? And it's like everything costs money. It's a good Reddit post, and it's just constantly going through my mind for this.
I like
city.
the idea, Wyatt, that you can pay money to avoid the speed limit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is there a speed limit? But like, the speed limit is like how much money you're willing to pay.
Oh wait! Idea.
Yeah, that's just
what if
called a fine.
No.
Yeah,
What if
I know.
every
Taro, that's the joke.
Wait, Wyatt. What if
Not very funny.
hang on, one second. Wyatt, I would like to propose that this is a hover bike.
Oh my god. Sure, you know what? You rolled a full success. It can be a hover bike. That's pretty cool. Also, we've already determined that there's anti-grav technology in this setting.
Yes. So I would like to propose that in the sky there are no speed limits.
Great. Yeah, sure. Okay. This is still risky standard, but it's very cool.
So exactly as if she was piloting Killer Queen.
Yeah.
She just fires up the boosters on this thing. Klaus is just like, well, I guess we get to find out if this is where I die.
Give me
So
that
that's-
maneuver.
2d6.
2d6, risky standard.
Yep,
Oh,
5.
that's a 5. Which means I am going to.
Which means only Anne dies.
What's more fun to tick? Because you do find her, which means this Jane gets to Gethsemane thing doesn't matter anymore.
Oh wait,
Huh?
idea.
Yeah.
What if it ticks the Vicatil clock? It's like, oh, you snitch. Where it's like a big
No, 'cause
misunderstanding
I
of like.
think it's more fun in this moment for her to be like, Vicatil's on my side, I think.
Oh, okay, great.
Let me look at my pre-prepared complications and see if there's anything fun in here. Yeah, you know what? This is fun. This is fun, actually, and I think this clock will become more relevant, especially in the future. Anne just, like, blasts by some VIP who gets very upset, and calls the local security forces and wires them a bunch of money to being like, that scoundrel ruined my she loses her hat, like, that scoundrel made me lose my hat and it was very expensive and I wish to give her a stern talking to. And so some, like, cops in polarized motorcycle helmets, like, with the, like, you can't see inside, just
Cops are on our tail.
fire up their own hover bikes because we need to make this the most late 80s cyberpunk anime we can in this moment. And I am going to tick the future cops are on your tail clock twice.
Sounds like.
Okay. So, you
You know, we absolutely cannot allow them to catch us, right?
I mean, yeah, you probably lose them because it's only ticking it twice, but they are definitely looking out for you. By the way, I didn't specifically read it out, but as you can see, that this place has a unique rule, which is you can pay the cops to be your own protection squad. And this theoretically also means that you can pay off the cops to stop chasing you. So you can recruit these cops that are chasing you if you want to spend, like, 2 personnel points.
The police.
Okay, so I want to finally do a thing.
Yeah. All right.
Which means that cutting back to Vicatil and Illumine, who run down this alley, she's like, follow me this way, and is pulling you forward, and eventually it comes to, like, you know, in alleys and back streets, there are those slightly larger clearings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, and suddenly a shape just drifts down. Actually, no, it doesn't drift down because they don't have the anti-grav technology. It will drift down maybe in the future. Wait, no! Wait, hold on. I'm not enough of a science nerd to figure out how this works.
Oh yeah. What is it?
I'm not sure what your
This is
thesis.
this is a different kind of hover tech than anti-grav.
Oh.
This is maglev.
Yeah.
As it slowly floats down, because this Gestalt, one of the things it can do is magnetism. So it floats down and lands very gracefully on, like, weird feet with toes on the
Great.
ground.
Love
and,
that.
Crouches slightly, and it looks like this.
Wait, no, sorry, I'm back on them being evil because it has toes.
Yeah. All this is a Smith Shimano mech from Lancer. All the Smith Shimano mechs have toes for some reason. It is a funny design
Quirk.
quirk. Yeah, so it lands And she turns and grins at Vicatiel, and says, "Behold the purity ring."
Huh.
Empress class high priestess. High priestess class reversed.
Oh, you have one of those too?
Wait, no, I forgot. I changed my mind on something. This isn't the reversed class. That will come later, maybe.
Okay, great. Okay.
Cause I realized something. Don't worry about it.
All right, great.
So, she just says high priestess class.
Wow. Yours has
I'm done.
toes and everything. Well, mine also has toes, but like that's like the first time I've seen someone else's with toes.
I think she's just like she at this point it like looks at you and narrows her eyes slightly and is like, "Okay, Vicatiel, you can drop the act. It's me."
So yeah, hi. Give my pens back, you bitch.
She blinks and is like, "Oh, I think I left those at home. They're really nice pens though.
I can wait.
You're gonna have to wait a couple years. I'm not going back to Haraeth anytime soon.
Alright, send a ship or something. Anyways,
I'll just buy you new pens. I have a platinum card."
it is principle, okay?
And the two of them are arguing about pens when Klaus and Anne hover bike into this alley.
Oh, hi. Waves over to the two of them. It's like,
Oh, that's who was following us. That makes sense.
wow. You're good. It's almost like we basically made all the noise in the city.
I don't know. I think we were being
like-
pretty quiet.
Vicatiel just kind of looks over her head and is like, you weren't.
Hello, Anne. Hello, dear brother.
So Klaus just gets off and he's looking at the mech, looks down at Linus, and just looks over the mech and is like, Why this? Why any of this?
I needed a ride.
Yeah, our bike did break.
No, I meant on a ship.
Oh.
I think.
I haven't seen you in like 4 years. I thought it'd be fun.
I think what Anne is asking is, why specifically have you brought this here?
Oh, I'm gonna go steal top secret information from Gethsemane Limited and blow up some of their shit.
Gethsemane Limited is a pretty good company for tech, though. That would set them back a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And at this point, Klaus thinks about this for a second, and he turns to Anne and is like, yeah, can you just, you deal with this for a second? Just, one moment. And, he pulls out his communication device, and he's going to make a call to, all right, give me a name for the pair. You know who he's calling.
This would not be actually. They are only the representative of Gethsemane Limited. I think Klaus could probably go straight to the top and just call Harpada Carbon.
I don't specifically what. Obviously, it needs to happen first, and then they buy it. Like it needs to crash first. Like the events need to cause it to crash first, and then he buys cheap.
So he's like calling someone who would then make the purchase once the crash happens.
Wyatt, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately.
Wyatt's microphone is broken. Oh, he's typing in the chat. He's
Yes.
screaming motherfucker.
Yes, he is.
I should say though, Gethsemane Limited being up is better for us in the long run.
Oh no. Hello. Yeah. So no. What is happening here is Klaus is realizing that you guys are about to cause a lot of shit to happen at Gethsemane Limited. So the stock market for them is about to take a tanking. So he is going to arrange to buy stock in it once it tanks.
Yeah, do you want to become... Are you trying to become, like, a majority shareholder, or are you just trying to make money off of this?
If I can buy enough to be a majority shareholder, it's semi-limited. I think.
I love this, and, like, I love a big play, and I'm trying to think about how to represent this or make this work mechanically. Because, like, you don't have a lot of... you don't have a lot of money. You have 2 personnel points. Oh no, wait, that's the other team. You have 2 material points, 1 personnel points. Now that's not nothing, but that's also probably not enough to buy majority stock in a tier 4 company.
No.
But you could call in a favor.
I do want to say, just like as this is happening, Vicatiel is like moves over to Klaus. Is like, "Hey, can I talk to you in private for a second? It's a little important."
Give me a second.
Like relevant important.
Talk to him for a second because I'm still trying to figure out how to make this this. I need a name.
So,
all right. What is it?
Vicatiel like
what is it
grabs
about
Klaus
him?
by the wrist and walks over to around the like away from the rest of them. And it's like, so I called in a bomb threat on Gethsemane Limited to foil Illumine so she couldn't do the thing she wanted to do.
There's looks at this for a second, looks at you, and then he turns back to his phone, and then he's just immediately typing in a number. Like what you've just told him is basically like if he was just planning on weird shit happening, you have just confirmed that weird shit is happening, that this company is about to.
So you're not mad, right?
One of these days, I think I will sit down and explain the stock market to you.
Great.
This guy's name is Kiefer Thaddeus.
Yes.
Shout out to the Don John sci-fi name generator.
If this helps you, I'll call in as many bomb threats as I need, sir.
1 second.
Kiefer!
Kiefer!
Captain.
It is Captain. Kiefer! Good to hear from you again. I would like you to do me a small favor.
Mm-hmm. What would that be, Klaus?
I am in the mood to do what I consider to be a small, safe investment. How's Gethsemane's stock looking nowadays?
Funny you say that. There's been a dip. Only a little one, but it may become worse. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure entirely what's going on.
Oh, maybe we should keep an eye on that. And if I were to say, give you carte blanche to invest in that when you see prudent.
Noted. Yes, I take it I will get a cut of this, yes?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent.
I would just And then he does like a few calculations in his head. Maybe sit on this for, I don't know, about 5 hours or so, and then see where the stock takes it.
Will do. And then I think he just hangs up.
Yeah. Okay, and then he's gonna come back to Olaf. So, and it's like, so you are planning? I'm presuming you're planning to raid this company.
Yep.
With this mech here, the one that's very identifiable as one of ours.
Finger on chin. I guess I didn't really think about that.
You remember what happened the last time you tried this? You remember how Farmer confiscated your island?
Yeah, I know. But listen, I was 14 and on vacation. I wanted to have some fun.
Yes.
Besides, it worked. No one even knows Cyberpunk Company name generator.
McDonald's.
Nobody even knows what Way Consolidated is anymore.
Yes.
Am I too late?
I was.
You're not too late, however, we are probably ending pretty soon.
I was just thinking that rather than. Rather than taking the approach of ramming a mech into this problem, I am understanding that they are currently distracted for some reason or another, and that it may be possible to leverage our own method of getting in. And at this point, he is going to hold up his comm unit, and he's going to call Meowsers.
Meowsers, who is currently evacuating.
No, he's not evacuating, is he? He's looking for the bomb.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, yeah, he is.
I love it when a plan comes together.
This is ridiculous, I love it. Just real quick to catch Yara up to speed. It turns out that Illuminae was here to raid Gethsemane Limited, the Tier 4 faction that manufactured Meowsers, for its secrets about psychic powers. And Klaus appears to be on board now. What's great about this isn't even the mission. I had a whole different thing in mind, and I was like, Illuminae probably is going to try to cause trouble, and that'll be a fun side thing to deal with while the mission happens. But no, I think the mission's target is changing to be an actual attack on Gethsemane Limited, which is fun.
I see.
So yeah, you call Meowsers. Meowsers, do you pick up?
I can multitask by picking up and scan for a bomb.
Yeah, I mean,
yes?
it's probably just...
Yes.
Like, he probably just calls you in your brain.
Very well. Oh, Joy, it is the captain. I am awfully busy at this fucking moment in time. There is a bomb about to destroy my, home, I guess.
Good, you're caught up on that. Great. Listen, it would probably be very helpful if Gethsemane were not to be destroyed by bombs. So I think you should make sure as many people are assisting you in finding that bomb as possible.
That was the plan. I was not going to find it by myself.
Incidentally, your
access codes for Gethsemane are still all up to date, yes?
Of course.
Excellent. I will keep in touch. Do make sure that the building does not get destroyed.
Realizing now that this is actually good for Klaus, Vikatiel like gets a smug grin and looks over to looks over to Illumine and is like, "Hey,
Yeah?
you owe me one."
Why? Illumine isn't pouting now because this isn't her plan anymore, and so it's less interesting.
They grin and is just like, "Well, I might have called someone and said there was a bomb threat in Gethsemane, so
I knew you were
know."
calling something. I knew you were doing something suspicious.
Yeah, but it's helping you. I mean, I just wanted to help.
Actually,
Yes.
actually, since Klaus sees that she's pouting, he just like mentally sighs, turns around, and is like, "So, I'm presuming it was part of your plan to send Meowsers in to get access?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking at Illuminus like,
Illumine looks between Vikatiel and you and is like, yeah, absolutely.
very
All
clever.
part of my cunning plan.
Well, he does appear to have gained access, so...
Our cunning plan, but yes.
Glares out of the corner of her eye at Vikatiel.
Glares back.
So I believe we may now proceed, and if you would be so kind as to guide these two in, I'm presuming you know generally what you're looking for, yes? Their Falkmic research, of course. He starts saying that as if, like, of course you've had this brilliant idea to go in and steal their stuff. I only feel bad that I didn't think of it first.
I just want to say real quick, Stuart, that whenever Klaus says something to Anne and you pause, I have a brief panic attack because I'm like, wait, who's Anne? Who's playing Anne? I'm the GM. I control the NPCs. Wait, should I be saying something right now?
And Anne looks like, she was just gonna she was just gonna go for a ride today.
Uh-huh.
This has went into weird places, but it promises violence, so she is here for it.
I like how this was originally like, this'll stick it to Illumine, and then it's like, oh wait a second, this benefits my boss more than anything else.
Okay.
God, what a good session.
Are we going into the engagement role now?
I do actually have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do these bikes have cruise control?
Sure.
Great. I think I found our bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, really quick, I'm just gonna quickly just mark placed explosives.
Also, yeah, Vikatiel can just mark placed explosives and attach them to the hover bike.
I like the idea.
So fucking upset.
I like the idea that Vikatiel was already like rigging it to a bomb, and Anne was like, "Oh, nice work." Just like looks over her shoulder.
Okay. Where is this in the book?
What a mission. I like how we're not even doing the thing.
Okay, so the list of plans in the engagement role are assault, deception, scientific, social, stealth, and transport. I think this is assault. The detail is the point of attack, which is launching a hover bike with bombs strapped to it into the side of this building.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that correct?
Well, I'd say this could also come under the set because not like Klaus is just gonna stand there while this bike is flying off. Like, this is the This is the distraction to get like
Yeah.
Meowsers to lead everyone else away.
Okay,
So they can
so is this actually a deception plan, and the detail is the method of deception, which is a bomb?
Yeah, this is to give Meowsers something to find, so that it doesn't look like he's like
Oh my
responsible for allowing these people to.
I love a deception plan that starts with blowing up a building.
And technically deceiving one of the very own PCs.
Okay. Okay, also,
This is
everyone
so
mark
good.
load. Everyone mark load. Vicatil, you already declared placed explosives, but I'll just say, like, it's fine.
I marked medium, by the way.
Okay. What about Klaus / Anne?
what is Illuminus bringing to this confrontation?
Illuminate has a mech, which if you're not letting her bring the mech, then she does something cool. She goes into the, like, she, like, hops onto its hand, it lifts her up. By the way, this thing she's doing where she's controlling it outside of the cockpit is weird. Just wanna say that real quick. That's not a thing you usually see. So she gets in.
Vic
And,
is like, how do you do that? Tell
Not
me.
telling, na boo boo.
Like, yeah,
She-
I feel like if we don't want to be immediately rumbled
Oh
for
no, don't worry, I'm getting there. Also, she doesn't say no boo boo. She does. This is an anime, so as she jumps into the hand, she turns around and pulls down one eyelid and sticks her tongue out at Vicatil. And then she
I'm
hops.
gonna kill your sister.
And then she hops into the cockpit and hits a button, and there's like a weird sound, like a sort of popping sound, and a bunch of little well, they're not little, they're like persons, they're like big enough, they're like hula hoop sized, a bunch of hula hoop sized rings with very sharp edges, including the one like that look like the one that the purity ring is holding in its hand, just pop out of its back, and then like hover in the air, and she hops down, and they just like stack up and float behind her like a weird halo, and she's like, okay, I'm ready.
Klaus is also making a mental note: have nomenclature department killed.
Or wait, is that for, wait, what's that for? Just checking.
That's for purity ring.
Oh,
That's
she
like,
named that. That's
yeah,
her-
I know, but he's gonna have the nomenclature department killed for allowing it.
Fair enough.
What's wrong with purity ring?
All right, basically anything that when it's said out loud makes Anne go phrasing. That's when the nomenclature department has to die.
Oh, I mean, hold on. Let's end out on a purity ring song as she gets these cool weird floating chakrams here. Because this is her aesthetic. So she grins at you and she's like, "Okay, we ready to go?"
Nomenclature department definitely has to die.
Already.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do the engagement roll, and then that'll be the end of the session. Is this mission bold? Yes. Take plus 1d. Is this mission especially complex? Not really.
Yeah, a little.
No, not really,
Yes, it
because
was.
you set things up ahead of time. Like your plan relies on factors that have already occurred, which makes it
Isn't
less
that
complex. Like okay, so the thing is a deception, like, really complex is when it relies on a lot of other factors. Your
Alright.
plan is that you've distracted them with a bomb threat that you've made less complex because it's just a real bomb that you're using.
That's true.
And your plan after that is to just sneak in, is a smash and grab, basically. Is to sneak in while everyone's evacuating, steal the stuff you want, and get out. Does the mission exploit the target's vulnerabilities? Yes! Take +1 dice, so you're currently at 3. Is the mission start
Nice.
tactic ineffective against the target? No. Does the squad receive external support for the mission? Yes. Lumine von Theophrastus is here. +1 dice. Is anyone interfering with the mission other than the target? Sorry, what was that, Yara?
Can we put the picture about the animated picture that was posted like a few weeks ago about are we terrorists?
Yeah, are we the baddies? Okay, so you're
No.
4 dice.
And
Is anyone?
this happens because I'm not even there. wasn't there. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll catch you up to speed for next time. That's why we're not starting the mission. We're gonna start the mission and then end. Does the squad receive external support for the mission? Yes. That's so you're at 4 dice. Is anyone interfering with the mission other than the target? Yes, actually. -1
Because-
dice.
Meowsers, technically, kind of, sort of, right?
No, something else. Are there any other factors that affect the mission? Take +1 d. Yeah, this is a tier 4 faction, so you get -1 d. So you're at 2 dice.
That's not horrible. It's gonna be 2 1s with our luck.
Isn't bad. Who is feeling lucky? Who would like to roll this engagement roll?
Rolled nothing, but I haven't rolled a 6 yet, so maybe me. In all things considered.
Okay.
Double ones.
Hmm.
You know what? It's definitely your fault that this is happening. So yeah,
It's true.
Okay, roll
And you're
2d6.
allowing it.
D4s. It's not bad.
Okay, so you start out in a risky position.
Wait, what number was it?
It's 2 4s.
Let's do confirmation bias.
Let's see.
He
Oh,
would have done the 6.
I know what. Okay, I know what to end on here, which is fun. The other people who are interfering with the mission. I'll just throw that up real quick. Search.
But
Yes.
I would like to propose, apropos of completely nothing, that there is an actual terrorist attack
Well, it's funny you say that.
at the exact same time.
It's funny you say that, Stuart. So, as the gang blows up the side of this building and is ready to go and raid this base, we see a float, like a hover ship that's like fairly, it's big-ish, but it's not that big, compared to the size of the Heaven for Everyone. And scrawled along the side, it says Black Ridge Hauling and Shipping. And a hatch opens, and 2 gestalts are shown, and they like jump out. One of them looks like this. This is the Cure. And the other one that hops out is the Blaze of Glory. And they both just hop out, and we cut briefly to the cockpit of the Cure, to Indigo Circuit, who is wearing is extremely goth, and is wearing like black and golds. I will have their outfit fully figured out next time. And they're grinning, and they're like, Calcutta, can you believe it? They just left their ship here. Is this the luckiest day of our lives or what? And then cut to Calcutta Bounty, who is like slicked back hair, like real greaser look going on. A lot of leather jackets in this episode, but absolutely has one of those. And just grins back at the little screen that Indigo's face shows up in. And he's like, I know, right? Like, this is... I feel like... we can... I don't know. Like, maybe we should retire after this. And then they look at each other and they burst out laughing. And we'll end there. I love GMing this game. This This is fun. This mission went. This is good. This is a good game. We play.
Mission went great.
This mission went well. It's not the mission I had planned, but
this session, not mission. The mission hasn't started yet. I mean, okay,
they're
so just to, I'll
they're
just
tier
straight
one.
up say what I was expecting to happen was I was expecting that you would not want Illumine to do this, and that like the attack would happen and you would like go back and stop it. But at this point you've already started, so I think they're gonna radio in, but I think the Platinum Collection is gonna have to defend the base while you guys are doing this mission, or someone's gonna have to come back and stop them. I guess mission control is still there, so maybe it's Yarath and the Platinum Collection trying to stop them. But yeah, these guys got tipped off that you guys are coming here and are delivering the anti-grav that you stole, and Labarum hired them to get it back. And that was my original mission, is you're gonna fight these guys. And so they can still be here, but they're a side thing now.
That's great.
I would say that the attack is happening on another screen, and I wasn't with you guys, so I'm probably on the ship, so
Yeah.
I'm alone with
Yeah.
the cohorts, and you guys can just keep raiding on your own.
It's definitely good that we'd have a player who was left behind, because the Platinum Collection is good, but without Klaus there to command them, they're not that good. So it's better that they're there to back up mission control, and we can debut his new mech too next week, so that'll be cool.
Wyatt,
Yes.
I know exactly who should be fighting these guys off.
Uh-huh.
Span in the south.
Oh, you didn't finish that long-term project, but also you have 2
Also-
personnel points.
But also
You can
they're
do
stuck. They're stuck on this ship, and if it's about to get
Well,
kidnapped,
I thought you
And
left
the
them.
vassals.
I figured you probably left them in the underwater base. That's the thing that
Flash-
makes sense to me.
Flashback to keeping them on the ship.
We can
Figuring
we can
that
do
out
that.
later.
Why do
I
we keep
think
them on the ship?
I think they would honestly take this. If you want to say they're on the ship, like without finishing the long-term project, I think honestly they would take this chance to escape. And
Use
that would be a
the
vector.
personnel points to finish the clock.
But if you use if you have a week to think about this. If you want to use those personnel points to flash back and finish the downtime project and recruit them as a cohort, you can do that.
speaking of things we have a week to think of, call signs.
Also,
We
yeah,
still
you
don't
guys.
have
I
them.
forgot to ask you about call signs.
We'll figure that out
no,
later.
wait, hang on. I say we spend the personal point on this because if this, what we're doing here, pays off, it's gonna pay off big.
Oh yeah, well, also they're like tier 2.
Blackridge hauling and shipping is tier 1.
Oh my bad. The 1,000 faces. No, never mind. You're
Yeah,
right.
Span
Span
and
Spaces
they're
and
the-
Upgrades
yeah.
are also tier 1. They're on equal footing. Hell yeah.
They are.
They can fight. Question. So I'm pretty
the only
sure I
thing
didn't.
is their mechs were used. They're not tier
Yeah.
1 anymore.
They can get into the Killer Queen.
Yeah, but they're not tier 1 anymore.
It's true. Anyways, so I don't think I got any XP, so we can just skip me.
That's not true.
Great. Good session, everybody. I'm looking at it and I don't see anything.
Fergus just wants
you-
to GTFO, as Fergus do.
You definitely expressed your history multiple times.
All right.
Okay, let me go down the list. Okay, stay here for this, please.
Yeah, sure.
Pencil, man.
Okay. R&D. Advance the technology war or embody your faction's precepts in action. Honestly, trying to... blowing
For the
up
greater
an
good.
enemy business in order
the
to
greater
attempt to buy them out is definitely embodying your faction's precepts in action, so you get 1 XP for that. Face off against challenges above your pay grade.
Tier 4. Tier 4. Tier
yeah,
4,
but have you
Wyatt.
faced off against them yet? You
We
started
blew up
to.
their building.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bolster your squad's reputation, develop a new one. Your reputation is strange/weird. I'm gonna give you a point
Yes.
for that just for the outfits I made up.
You made up. We made
sorry,
up.
we made up. I'm sorry, we made up.
Damn.
Express the
Can't
goals,
appreciate
inner
it.
conflict, or essential nature of the squad. Yes. Okay. Captain Klaus, you addressed a challenge with delegation or coercion. Yes. Twice, I think.
I'd rather be a more psycho person than.
Yeah. You expressed your history, tragedy, or opening. Yes. At least once. Oh no, twice, because you called on like multiple friends. Okay, there you go. You filled up your playbook XP thing. You can get a new ability. That's fun. All right, Vikatil. You just challenged with piloting or violence.
Yes.
I consider violence calling in a bomb threat. I'm joking.
No,
it doesn't have to
that's
be.
your you expressed
Yeah,
your history,
it's
tragedy,
fine, it's fine.
opening with the bomb threat. Yeah, I'm gonna give you one for your buddy that you called on, and one for Illuminate.
Great. I'm gonna put those in. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Right. Never mind. Playbook XP is stupid in this game. I can't do it for vehicle actions.
You cannot. You have to enhance.
All right. Great. Excellent
right.
session, everyone.
Alright.
Love you all.
Good night.
You very briefly expressed your history, so I'm gonna give you 1 XP. We'll flash back to that scene later. Caro, you fulfilled your purpose or addressed a challenge with understanding. Guarding people and addressed. That wasn't a challenge though. That was just visiting your friend. Guarding people is 1. And your history, I will give you 1. I think you only get 2. Do you want to argue for more?
Well, history and the tragedy.
You know what? Fine.
The tragedy is that he is an unwilling pawn in this.
Did anyone?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone did, but since I didn't ask, did anyone struggle with their beliefs with their fellow pilots?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. Cool. That's it.
I mean, as much as I really would just love to have this obvious tier 5 Meg just solo this session, I think.
Yeah, listen, it may have got like it's what you are definitely setting yourself up in a better position to profit from this situation than what would have happened if Illuminate just caused chaos. That's for sure. And Illuminate is here to help you, which is gonna be fun.
Also, who's the intern?
Oh, the intern is Illuminate.
Oh,
I did a Gundam Unicorn reference with the space princess pretending to be a famous actress, except instead of Maneva Zavi pretending to be Aubrey Hepburn.
Audrey, she just called herself Audrey Byrne.
Yeah, I know, but it's close enough.
Which is just amazing.
It's very good. I had Illuminate von Theophrastus call herself Jane Fonda. I guess if I did the reference even further, it could have been Jane Fond, which is also like a fun James Bond reference. I should have done that. Shoot. Whatever, it's fine.
Retcon.
Yeah, just retcon. No, it's too late. She's not even pretending to be that anymore. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, great session, everybody. That had the exact chaos energy I was hoping it would.
Also, just say it on the recording. I didn't get any expiration.
I give you 1. Because I'm nice. And I feel bad that you had to, like, it wasn't your fault that you had to go babysit kids.
Yeah, you just annoying.
Okay, ending this recording.
I mean, I don't mind kids, but it was the worst
Yeah,
time.
no, it's really bad timing. I'm sorry about that, dude.